Welcome back to The Explainer. Today we're diving right into something absolutely wild, Claude's massive production power. Specifically, we're looking at how the new Higgsfield integration is essentially transforming your standard chat interface into a fully autonomous media studio. I'm talking about taking Claude, the AI you probably just use for drafting emails or debugging code, and turning it into a massive production powerhouse. And the best part? You never even have to leave your chat window. The days of frantically jumping between 5 different browser tabs just to stitch together a single project are officially behind us. Okay, let's dive into this. Just listen closely to this incredibly detailed excerpt for a second. Venice sits over 10 million wooden logs hammered through soft mud to reach hard clay. An entire city balanced on a sunken forest. A single church stands on more than 1 million of these hidden piles. Now that sounds exactly like a premium, highly researched script from a top-tier historical documentary, right? It's detailed, it's deeply engaging, and it's perfectly paced to keep you completely hooked. But here is the massive reveal. That Venice excerpt, it wasn't just written by AI. Actually, scratch that. It wasn't just a simple text output at all. The deep research behind those facts, the professional-sounding voiceover that read it out loud, the stunning historical images, and the final video assembly, all of it was entirely automated directly inside Claude. We are witnessing a massive shift right now. Claude isn't just spitting out text anymore. It is running a complete autonomous media production pipeline completely by itself. And the engine actually powering this incredible leap forward is the Higgsfield MCP integration. Basically, think of this as a custom connector. It does something unprecedented by placing over 30 of the absolute best image, video, and audio generation models on the planet right inside the AI chat tools you're already using every day. With one single URL, literally one simple paste, you bring this cinematic generation power into Claude, ChatGPT, Cursor, OpenClaw, and Hermes. It isn't some massive separate site update you have to learn, it just lives right there in your normal workflow. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer ridiculous volume of premium models you're suddenly getting access to. For video, you've got heavyweights like Seedance 2.0, which is arguably the most capable AI video model in the world right now, right alongside Gemini OmniFlash and Kling 3.0. For images, you're tapping into Cream 5.0 Pro, the Nano Banana family, and Flux 2 Pro. Need sound? Seed Audio 1.0 is ready to roll. Every single one of these world-class models is now just chilling directly inside your chat. To truly wrap our heads around why this matters, we have to contrast the old way of doing things with this completely new workflow. The old way? Well, a single prompt gave you a single output. You'd write a prompt, wait for an image. Write another prompt, wait for a quick video snippet. It was incredibly manual and honestly kind of tedious. But because Higgsfield now lives inside Claude, one single command triggers an entire autonomous production pipeline. You're handing Claude the keys to build complex workflows that literally run completely on their own while you step away and grab a coffee. So you're probably wondering, how do you get your hands on this massive production power? Well, that brings us to this very important number, 24. For a very tight window, every single user gets a full 24 hours of completely unlimited Higgsfield generations through the MCP. Yeah, you heard that correctly. No joke. You can test drive this entire autonomous studio for 24 straight hours with zero commitment required. But you've got to pay close attention to the timeline here, because this is a really tight trial window. The opportunity to grab this unlimited trial opens on Wednesday, July 29th at 9 a.m. Eastern, and it officially closes on Thursday, July 30th at 8 p.m. Eastern. But here is the crucial takeaway. Your personal 24-hour countdown only starts when you actively redeem the trial. So my advice, don't redeem it until you have your prompts and your ideas totally ready to go. That way you can actually maximize that window to build something incredible. Securing your access is virtually frictionless. You just sign up for a fresh Higgsfield account. Using Google takes like 2 seconds. Skip over the 58% discount offer they show you and just click Get Free Trial. It's going to redirect you to a payment page, but don't panic. This is literally just an OTP verification. It is not going to charge you a single cent. Just remember to cancel within your 24 hours to completely avoid the standard $29 a month fee. So the crucial point is, to actually use the unlimited access during your 24-hour window, you must configure your settings exactly like this. You have to select the CANS 2 model, set the generation duration to exactly 8 seconds, and set the output quality to 720p. When you do exactly that, the unlimited toggle activates. If you use any other settings, the system is just going to prompt you to upgrade your plan. Lock these specific settings in, and you are golden. Connecting this massive power to Claude is incredibly straightforward. Just head over to Higgsfield AI and select MCP from the top menu.
Copy the connector URL they give you. Then jump over to your Claude AI chat. Click the little plus icon to add a custom connector and give it a name, something simple like Higgsfield. Paste that URL in, click connect, and let Claude ask for permission. Just ensure you're actually logged into Higgsfield in your browser for the connection to finalize. Make sure it's toggled on in Claude's connectors menu, and boom, you are instantly plugged in to a professional media studio.
Section 2, Autonomous Production Workflows. Let's see what this looks like in practice. Take a look at this real-world setup. This was used to create what we're calling the Airbnb automation pipeline. The prompt simply said, on Airbnb, find the most expensive homes in New York, collect their photos, generate a marketing video for each with persuasive sales copy and a fair suggested price, then message each owner the copy plus a video clip via Airbnb direct message. Literally just one sentence, and Claude went straight to work. It pulled the listings, grabbed the photos, and used its internal Higgsfield connection to generate images, video, and audio entirely on its own. No further prompting required from the user whatsoever. And this brilliantly illustrates the true power of this integration. The output wasn't just a basic summary or a rough draft. It was a fully finished marketing video and a polished pitch, completely ready to hit send. Think about that for a second. This isn't just a fun AI novelty to play around with on a Sunday afternoon. This is a tangible, high-quality asset that you could literally charge a client for, and it was generated autonomously while you just sat back and watched.
Now let's see how this scales into massive projects, like the faceless YouTube automation pipeline. When asked to analyze top channels, Claude did the actual deep research first, paused to let the user pick a voiceover style they liked, and then it autonomously generated images, wrote the scripts, recorded the audio, and assembled 10 ready-to-post videos. This is exactly how that impressive Venice snippet from the beginning of our explainer was created, a complete production pipeline running effortlessly from start to finish.
Which brings us to the ultimate question, doesn't it? If Claude, armed with this new Higgsfield integration, can autonomously build a full, high-quality production pipeline in a matter of minutes, what are you going to build with your 24 hours of unlimited access? Imagine the workflows you could create. Imagine your own business or passion projects powered by an entire autonomous studio sitting right inside your chat window. The window is super tight, but the possibilities are absolutely massive. Get your prompts ready, secure your trial, and start building. That wraps up today's explainer. Thanks so much for diving into this with me.